it does. Okay, so good morning. It is the morning after the March 28th, the morning after, I don't know if you all saw the Oscars last night, but the issue of protection is really, really up in the world right now. And I think people are just reacting to anything that they feel threatened by. So yesterday, with a really good friend, I worked on a meditation specifically for her and another friend, and the issues were surrounding protection and cutting cords, and we had a lot of Archangel Michael presence in this. So I'm going, and he is up. He is also the master protector in the Archangel realm and for the human realm. And so we're going to call on his fifth dimensional love, the strength of the love with the protection, and his blue sword. Some see it as, I usually see it as a complete blue sword, but some see it as a sort of a golden white sword with the blue stone at the top. And then two other cards came out of the deck for me this morning. And one is Archangel Raziel, who is the keeper of wisdom, of higher wisdom. And he helps to illuminate the higher wisdom for us when we are ready. And Mallory, which I have never worked with her before, but I was reading that she is also the keeper of wisdom and helps us to find it. And since it's the male, female, and this also came up in the reading yesterday, the balance. So I think that's why they came up, to help us come into that balance. And see how there's the heart on Mallory's with the dove wings. And then and these are from the Archangel deck by Diana Cooper. And then I pulled one from the Mystical Aura Shaman Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And the Jaguar came up, and the first sentence in this description is that the Jaguar is the protector of the Amazon forest. I mean, I swear, I just shuffled it and pulled it out, and I thought, okay, this is very, very much up. And also the the darkness, helping us bring up the darkness so that we can balance. That's why the Jaguar is black also. So, okay, so we have a morning in for us with this meditation. So let's begin. If you hear my dog chomping on a bone, she's just helping us with the sound of bones, the sound of us getting solid and grounded. So just use the sound that you hear from her to help you ground. And just beginning with the breath and feeling the physical sensation of the breath entering the body and leaving the body. And then begin to feel your sit bones so that you're grounded. Whatever's touching the chair or the floor, whatever you're seated on, or if you're lying down, just whatever bones are touching the ground or the platform that you're on. The bottoms of the feet, if your feet are on the ground. Sound of Maisie chewing on the bone. Getting us down into the solidness, the bones of the earth. So let's go to the center of the earth. And we're going to work with the crystalline properties of the earth today with Archangel Raziel. He is the angel. He is represented. He is seen in multiple colors. So the rainbow colors. So the crystalline, like when you hang a crystal in your window and the light shines on you or shines around the room. So we're going to let the crystalline light of the earth begin to shine and illuminate all of the colors, balancing all of the colors of the rainbow with this crystalline light. And we're going to bring that light up, that crystalline light, traveling through the axis of the earth, up into the place, into our room, spreading that crystalline light into the space around us. And I'm also seeing a fire at the center of the earth. So bringing the fire up from the center of the earth, the passion. And letting that fire burn up anything in your space. Let's first start with outside of the body, anything around you that does not feel safe or right or congruent with your highest vibration. And then we'll bring that fire up into our belly, through the sit bones, the lower chakras, the sacral area, the belly, the solar plexus. I'm just going to bring that fire from the center of the earth. And Mallory has just made her presence known, Archangel Mallory. So she wants to put that. She's also known for the violet, is sort of like between violet and magenta color, maroon perhaps. But the violet flame is also associated with ascension, with ascending, with raising your vibration. So we're going to bring that violet flame into your belly. And while we're breathing that violet flame into the belly, we're going to ask Archangel Michael, the protector, to put a blue cocoon of light around us to protect us as we go through this process. And the cat, if you hear the cat whining behind, he's wanting to bring in some cat wisdom, the wisdom of the Jaguar. So letting that flame encase you, the blue flame, the blue light, and letting the violet flame stoke in your belly, feeding it with your breath. And we're going to let this violet flame illuminate someone or something that either feels unsafe, makes us angry, an issue that, or a person that we have been feel is toxic, an issue that we feel is toxic to us. Whatever it is that you want to bring into your belly with that violet flame. And throw all the debris, whatever comes up when you think of this person, place, thing, situation, and make it a pretty big, darn big issue. And feed the fire. Let that violet flame burn up all of the debris, whatever form that debris shows up in. Might be emotions, a feeling, it might be physical things that you're throwing into this violet flame. And just give yourself a minute to feel what it is you're burning up. And the gut and the solar plexus is associated with Archangel Uriel. So there is another presence here. And the strength and confidence. So we're going to burn up any of those issues that are clouding our strength and confidence. So anything else you want to throw into that fire? And then allow that violet flame now to come up into your heart. And Mallory is there and Raziel. Chamuel is the guardian of the heart chakra, so there's always his presence as well. But Raziel and Mallory are going to be there now to help us illuminate the higher wisdom associated with this issue. And Michael's reminding us that we need to cut the cords. So we're going to cut the cords that attach us to this issue. And it can be a lot of tentacles that were inserted into your belly. You might feel it at a different place. Sometimes it's the back of the heart. So whatever place that you intuitively feel that this cord was attached to, maybe you've already severed it with the fire, but Archangel Michael's just going to make sure and take that sword and cut it. And the hole or holes, if they were tentacles, will be filled up with that violet flame of ascension and also with the blue light. So now we can feel a little more deeply this connection with Raziel, the higher wisdom, masculine wisdom, and Mallory, the higher feminine wisdom. And we're letting that balance in our heart because it has been so imbalanced for centuries between the influence of the patriarchal, the masculine energy, the patriarchal society ruling. So we're going to ask these two archangels with all of the colors of the rainbow to balance the masculine wisdom, which throws us into action, and the feminine wisdom, which keeps us still and calm and illuminates the truth without having to bully. So I'm feeling a very, very strong presence of Mallory, and Raziel is just here to support her. So see that, feel that, whatever way that you can imagine that masculine energy supporting this blossoming of the feminine. And then we'll bring that support up into the third eye through the throat so that our words are illuminated with this balance that happened in our heart, masculine, feminine. And now we're going to bring that up into our third eye. letting the feminine wisdom step forward with the support of the masculine wisdom. And whether you're male or female, in either way, this is what needs to be balanced. And then Archangel Michael's going to cut the cord at the back of our neck, the base of our skull, which connects us to the third dimensional imbalance in this world. And he's going to fill it with the energy of the fifth dimension at the back of our head, the base of the skull. So cut the cord between the mass consciousness that's been ruling this energy so that you are not connected to that anymore, so that you are creating the new reality of this balance, the feminine wisdom supported with the strength of the masculine, the passion of the masculine. And I'm seeing how I am visualizing this support is a rainbow of energy surrounding our third eye, so that Raziel is providing that support, that protection, along with Michael, that Mallory is illuminating, so that Mallory has more space to illuminate the feminine wisdom. And let that infuse. So we've got the front and back of the head covered. So now let that infuse into your brain. That balance, that masculine, rainbow colored energy supporting the violet flame of ascension that Mallory's bringing up with the feminine wisdom, and the white light of purity from the crystalline center of the earth up into the brain, covering every cell in the brain, reaching up into the top of the head. The top chakra now is going to open. We're going to open the stellar gateway chakra 3 feet above our head now, to let in even higher wisdom now from the universe, which is balanced. And the Jaguar is reminding me that that balance also has to do with light and dark. So the darkness is imbalanced now, so we need to let in more light. So let the Jaguar with its protection, Archangel Michael with his protection, open up that channel to universal higher wisdom and see what comes up. What is illuminated for you? What image do you see? What feeling do you get? What words do you hear? And this gentle, gentle, sweet, balancing energy is relaxing the space between the cells in your brain, allowing more space for stillness, for this calm, feminine grounding in the head, in the thoughts. So the third eye can open up even more. Relaxing the third eye. What do you see? We'll call the wisdom and the balance into every cell in our body as we feel our skin, our bones, our muscles, the connective tissue, all of the organs illuminated and balanced. And let the jaguar roar. He's at the top of the food chain in the Amazon. And let that expand now beyond your skin into your room. This balance, the light, the dark, the masculine, the feminine, the yin and the yang. However you perceive this balance. And we'll ask Archangel Michael to cut any remaining cords that may be keeping us from seeing, feeling, knowing this balance. And we'll ask for this blue cocoon of protection to guide us today in the wisdom, the inner wisdom that's infused into our bodies to guide us today, so that we handle any situation that we are in for the highest good of all. Thank you to all of the angels and guides, the Jaguar, Mallory, Raziel, Michael, all the archangels that were here today. And when you're ready, get your eyes open to the reality of your room. And with your eyes open, just making that resolve for balance, bringing your palms together at your heart, balancing the right and left sides of your body, touching the heart with your thumbs and reaching your fingers out into your room, out from your body. So that balance is extended beyond you into your community. Thank you for being here today. And namaste. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.